All right, okay. We are back again. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be talking about JMX versus Leveon Bell. Misfits 006, baby. We got lots and lots and lots going on in the world of boxing this weekend, both influencer and traditional, professional, whatever you want to call it. We got Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Tank Davis. We got JMX Leveon Bell. We got the Kingpin Tournament. And in the UFC, we got Curtis Blades and Sergey Pavlovich. What a banger of a weekend we got coming up, fellas. Clear your schedules for Friday and Saturday night. But today's video is about the Misfits main event. We got JMX versus Leveon Bell. JMX had a couple boxing fights, a couple MMA fights. Took a long layoff off. I believe he was injured or some sort. But he came back on a Misfits card a few months ago against Ginty. Hands down, one of the sorriest boxers that ever laced a pair of gloves. And they fought. And it was very close to going to a decision until JMX eventually stopped him. But JMX got surprisingly knocked down in that fight. And it was more of like a slip/knockdown situation. It's not like he got caught, behind the ear or anything and was wobbling. But nonetheless, you can't be getting dropped in any facet against Ginty, whatever his name is. Terrible, terrible, terrible fighter. Then you got Leveon Bell, who fought Adrian Peterson in the battle of the NFL Pro Bowl running backs. And it was a tit-for-tat kind of contest until all of a sudden it wasn't. Leveon Bell cracked Adrian Peterson with a hard shot and put him away. It was pretty bad, too. He feinted the overhand and then threw the overhand. It was very weird, but it worked, Then they stuck Leveon Bell in there with Uriah Hall, which was a mismatch. I don't know who booked that, but it wound up being a very competitive fight. And I thought Leveon Bell won. They gave it to Uriah. I don't hear a lot of people saying that they thought L. Bell won, but I gave him the majority of the rounds. I thought he won the early rounds clearly. I thought he, for a newer boxer, new to competition at least, because he says he's been training for a while. For a newer boxer, he learned how to be defensively sound when it was in the later rounds. He didn't get super, super flustered when he was being walked down. He kind of kept his defense pretty tight and avoided any big shots, which is very, very impressive for a green boxer. Pair that with the fact that he's a professional athlete, has been one for his whole entire life. You know that he knows fundamentally how to use his leverage and weight to his advantage, and he can turn over his punches, and I guarantee he hits hard, as per Adrian Peterson's chin will tell you that. And that's sad too, because Adrian Peterson was a better running back than Leveon Bell, and Adrian Peterson done Nate Robinson his legacy. But yeah, guys, Joel Embiid, I think his name is Joel JMX. He's had a little tit-for-tat back and forth kind of rivalry with Logan Paul, and I know he's hoping with a big performance this weekend that he may be able to score that Logan Paul fight. I do think Logan Paul is going to box on a card this year, maybe like August, probably September-ish. I feel like it'll be in the fall or late summer, which would be interesting. And I don't think that the winner of this fight is a bad idea for Logan. I've said this before, I would love to see Logan fight Hasim Rahman Jr., but I don't think he's going to be able to do that due to the fact that he has lady parts in his pants. But yeah, I think that the winner of this fight for Logan would be pretty cool. So let's get down to the prediction. Who do I think is going to win this fight? I believe that Leveon Bell wins this fight by decision. I think Le'Veon Bell's a power puncher. I think Le'Veon Bell's got that snap on his punches. I think he's got the speed. I think he will knock Joe. Why do I keep calling him Joel? I don't even know him like that. He will knock JMX down with a shot here or there at some point, I believe. I believe Le'Veon's going to beat up Joel's body. I guess I'm just calling him Joel. I think JMX is not that sound defensively. He has a wider kind of stance, kind of similar to an MMA stance. He's got length on Le'Veon, but Le'Veon's pretty good with the head movement and staying to his side and using that shoulder and staying protected. So I do think that he might land some jabs there, here and there on Le'Veon, but I don't think he's going to land any huge shots. I think Le'Veon's built for this. He's been through the grind his entire life. He's picked up boxing, and he's looked very impressive. You could argue that Le'Veon has looked as impressive or more impressive than Jake Paul did in his first few fights. Le'Veon's only had 2 fights, and his second fight was against Uriah Hall. We got to comprehend how crazy that is. His second fight was with Uriah Hall. That's pretty dope. So I think that he will get it done. I'm going to say decision. I would not be surprised if he knocked him out either, but I'm going to go decision. And then I hope that that'll set up the Logan Paul fight, which would be cool. Logan Paul, Le'Veon Bell. Good co-main event for KSI versus maybe the winner of Kingpin. Or really KSI versus anybody. The Prime team on the same card will be pretty cool. So yeah, guys, that's who I got for your Misfits 006 main event. Let me know in the comments who you guys are rocking with. Let me know that you mess with my videos by hitting that subscribe button. And yeah, hit the like button as well, guys. Stay engaged. I'm going to be plugging in tomorrow to talk about either the Kingpin event or the UFC event. And then the following day will be whatever one I don't cover tomorrow. So, yeah, we're going to be on it. Till next time, love y'all.